You deserve to be a millionaire. You've worked so hard, but yet you still have nothing to show for it. You have brilliant business ideas, but you're stuck in a cycle. And if you're not careful, you'll be exactly where you are come next year. It ends today. You just gotta do it scared. Number one reason, you're stuck in a cycle of too many ideas, and this is leaving you confused. The thing is, you're a busy bee, you're a boss, you're taking action on so many things, but no serious results, and you're exhausted. Here's why. You've invested your energy into cultural expectations of what success is supposed to look like. See, being African, there's a cultural expectation of like the bigger the degree, the bigger the success. So you've invested the time, the energy, and you keep racking up these degrees in hopes it will qualify you for a space that you are already qualified to be in. You're just at a point where you have to shift your mindset to believe that you are worthy of building a business in this space or industry. You see, one thing I've learned being in corporate for a bit, it's interesting. It's almost like nobody really knows what they're doing. It's like everybody's just trying to figure it out. And that's the reality of life. Everyone is trying to figure it out. So you don't need to go and accomplish all these big degrees and all these things just for you to be able to step into this business idea that it's always been a dream for you to be able to accomplish it. I promise you, you have everything you need inside of you to be able to get going. And this video, I want you to finish watching this and be like, I am ready to take the first step. That is what I want for you. Now, another reason might be you believe the big thing, the vision, the goal that you're looking to achieve is actually outside of you. What do I mean by that? It means you have to go and do X, Y, and Z first before you even get going. So what you're actually doing is sabotaging yourself because you keep creating obstacles in your way and you don't even recognize it because these obstacles could be valid, but obstacles nonetheless. Like I said, probably going in for yet another degree, yet another certificate or license before you can actually go and start this business idea that you've always had on your heart. Don't create obstacles to hinder your own success. You think your village people is the one that's gotten you. No, honey, you're doing it to yourself. See, my real estate investing journey, I actually thought I was gonna do that after my tech career and building the corporate experience and being able to show that I've done this and that in corporate with X amount of years and decades so that I feel that I'm qualified to then jump into real estate investing after that career growth or after a long tenured time within this corporate space. But guess what? You're never going to be ready. And that's the truth. When I kind of fell or jumped into real estate, girl, I was out here bumping my knees, bumping my legs, but eventually I figured out a rhythm and I figured it out. So there's only so much that you can prepare yourself before you venture into this field that you desire to be in. Now, I'm not saying getting the right experience or training will not be beneficial, but I know you are a big achiever. Your hustle cannot be denied. And the amount of experience that you already have, trust me, you are ready to jump into this business venture. You have all that you need to get started. Here's a mindset shift that I actually want you to think about. You actually deserve to win with your ideas. See, growing up in America was a real struggle. And growing up in that environment, you start to believe you don't deserve to win. The switch that happened for me was I found people who had done it. And I listened to their stories and I was like, oh, but they're human? I can do it too. Isn't a God that created both of us? Of course. So if you've done it, then I should be able to achieve my version of my dream too. And that's exactly how I want you to start thinking and shifting from this idea. And you might not even realize it, but you could be creating excuses that feeds still into this notion that you do not deserve to win. Let's start shifting that mindset. You're multi-passionate, you're multi-talented, but you are scared. You worry about what will happen if it does not go well, how you'll feel about yourself, or even what people that you care about will think. But here's the thing, your fear will not go away until you take action. And if you've joined this community, hint, hint, hit that subscribe button. Around here, we do it scared. And so I challenge you to do it scared. Take that first action towards that big business vision that you have for yourself. So a third surprising reason that I've come to realize is you're waiting for permission. Because if you're like me, growing up in a cultural community where you're actually trained to seek permission, if you derail from expectations, you're not going to get the praise that you want. And as a young girl, who wouldn't want to be praised for their accolades or their achievements? The people with the most influence on you will tell you that you're not cut out for it. But here's the reality. They themselves are not cut out for it. But the vision wasn't meant for them. And I always say, God gave you the vision to pursue. Why do you need to seek permission? With love. So have the audacity to pursue that vision. Give yourself that permission. I give you permission. You know, if you don't have confidence in your direction and your path, someone else will create a path for you. What do you desire for yourself? Share it with me in the comments so that we can cheer you on. And if your goals don't excite you, you're doing it wrong. The quickest way to take action is ask yourself, what is the easiest and quickest step that I can take today, right now, to see my first result? This is what we call your MVP, your minimal viable product. Because when you can prove a product, it's exciting. You validated it in the marketplace, and it's easier to build around that. But you have to be careful in this phase though. There's so many directions with your business idea that you can take it. And what tends to happen is you might find yourself like, oh, I'm gonna try this one, or I'm gonna do this one, or I'm gonna do. This is the season to focus. This is how you're going to remove yourself from so much busy work, so much busy activity, and no results. We're shifting from that. You know, I was speaking to a friend the other day. She's a nurse with a double master's. I mean, boss all around. But she is stuck in this struggle phase with her business idea. She's passionate about healthcare, and so she started like a one-on-one care business. It's great. But think about it, with all the energy that she put into all the degrees, and don't forget about her student loans, setting up the business, marketing, growth and strategy around that one-on-one business, it's gonna take some investment. So might as well just think bigger. Like, how do I create systems to generate $1 million in this first year of this healthcare agency? Because to be quite honest, it takes the same energy to start a one-on-one healthcare business as it does to scale a healthcare agency. Another path that we were talking about was for her to bring in real estate, because I mean, if you're talking to me, I'm gonna bring in real estate. So the idea was for her to acquire the real estate and combine it with a healthcare agency, set herself up for vertical integration. Think of it like owning every step of your food chain to streamline your business process and maximize profits. I'm pretty good at this business consulting thing. So anyways, I asked her to be able to share her journey with you because I want you to think big and I want you to build a skill to focus. I want to change your mindset from just getting up to start a business to asking yourself, how do I take my God-given skills to generate millions of dollars in revenue in a short couple of years and impacting my community? I believe in you. Thank you for watching. And I think this next video you will enjoy. Check it out. I will see you there.